Alright, I'm restoring my convertible top right now, and I already took the top off, and here I ran into a problem. You got the webbing that's supposed to run across the top that keeps it from bowing when the top's on. Mine was totally deteriorated and falling apart, as you can see right here. Look at that, it's falling apart. So I had to buy the new webbing. The webbing was about, I found a good place for it. It was about $35 for, I think I got a yard or a couple yards. So this is the new webbing that's going to go on here. It's going to go right up on top all the way across to right there, and then a strip that goes down. So now the way you got to put this on is you got to take all the staples out, the old staples. I already got most of them out, and then you got this part here where they're riveted in. So you got to get these rivets out. You could use wire cutters or a Dremel or a drill to pull these out. And you're gonna have to put new ones in when you put the webbing on. But before I do that, as you can see, the paint's chipping off. It's pretty oxidized up on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be redoing this, putting some etch primer on here, because yeah, this doesn't look good. Alright, once I got the first one out, or the first hole, I was able to line this up and figure out through a gauge right here that it's a 9/64 inch hole. So I went down one notch to 1/8, got a 1/8 drill bit, and if you just drill the center hole with a 1/8 drill bit, it'll come out a lot easier. I'll just show you real quick. Okay, and then once you do that, it should come off fairly easy. Just with the pull of that comes off, and then just finish drilling the drill bit right through the hole until it goes all the way through, and do that with the rest, and that's how you get those rivets off.
Okay, so this was the paint was chipping off. So what I did was I grinded down some of it, and then I sanded it all with 80 grit, and then I went to 320, and now I'm putting etch primer on it. I already did that side. I put some etch primer on this side and on that back side as well. Don't forget to put your wax and grease remover right before you put your primer.
Alright, just shot it with some etch primer all the way across. I did both sides. I'll let that dry for about an hour and go to the next step. Okay, now I got my new webbing ready to go on. I got to rivet it in. There's 7 rivets on each side. Just like the old one, you're going to rivet this in place right here, the 7 spots. And I'm going to get that done now. And the other areas where you have these pieces here, you're going to put staples into this plastic piece here. Alright, for those of you guys that don't know how to use a rivet gun, you can pick up a rivet gun from any auto store pretty much. Here's one I got from AutoZone. So you got the little rivet, make sure it's the right size that fits in your hole. Put the end in like this. Then this piece of the rivet goes through your hole. Make sure it's all the way in. Sometimes you got to push kind of hard. So right now it's in. See that? So now you're going to have this on. And you're going to squeeze the handle until it pops off. And there's your rivet. Simple as that. Go to the next one until you get them all done. Alright, now I got all the rivets in. Next, you're going to take a staple gun and you're going to staple right through the material into this little plastic-like piece in here. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. You can put 6, 7, 8 of them across just to hold it. You're going to do this. You're going to do this side, and there's 3 of them to do. I want to do that now. I don't have an air staple gun, so I'm just going to use a regular one and see how that does. used it before and it seemed to work okay. Alright, got the first one stapled up. Just gotta make sure the staples are all the way down. Hit it with a little hammer right like I got right there. If it's sticking up, make sure when you're stapling you pull on it real tight. You don't want slack in it like that. You want it tight. Alright, so I'm gonna probably wait before I do this last couple because I think I'm gonna go to order a headliner for this thing. And since the headliner goes on easy before the top's on, I think I'm gonna go and order the headliner before I finish up this job. Because I did notice there's a slight rip on the other side, about this big, and yeah, that's not going to look good, so I'll continue this later on. Okay, I got both sides on. I only put the staples up to here, and then 2 here just to hold it in the back temporarily, because I'm going to do the headliner, and when you take the headliner off, this piece right here, this bar right here, is going to just flop down. So I got to make sure when I put the new headliner in that it's at the exact same spot that it's at now, or else the convertible top won't fit right with the window.